In Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest Episode 18, which aired on November 10th, 2024, the members of the Fairy Tale Guild find themselves facing one of their most intense and challenging battles yet. As the guild continues their quest to seal the powerful dragon gods, Natsu and Gajeel are thrust into an explosive showdown against the wood dragon god, Aldoron, a battle that will test their strength, resolve, and the bonds that tie them to their guild. It's a clash of epic proportions, one that sets the stage for even more dangerous encounters in the future. The episode kicks off with the formidable Natsu Dragneel, who is locked in a fierce battle against Aldoron's God Seed. Although weakened from the earlier destruction of the God Seeds, Aldoron's immense power is far from gone. He taunts Natsu, warning that his strength will regenerate over time as the God Seeds revive, fueled by the wood dragon god's life-giving abilities. Even as the two engage in a brutal altercation, Aldoron's words linger in the air. "You can't defeat me. I am a god." Despite Aldoron's taunts, Natsu, the determined and never-give-up fire dragon slayer, refuses to back down. As Aldoron unleashes his devastating Leaf Tempest attack, Natsu counters by attempting to burn through the onslaught. However, the god seeds remain unharmed by his flames, leaving Natsu struggling to land a solid blow. The situation grows dire for the fairy tale mages, but in true fairy tale fashion, Gajeel Red Fox comes to the rescue. Enlarged through the magic of Brandish, Gajeel lands a powerful blow on Aldoron's face, rallying the fairy tale mages to cheer. Brandish warns Gajeel that his giant form will only last for 3 minutes, but he doesn't waste a second. With his Iron Dragon powers on full display, Gajeel clashes with the Wood Dragon God, using his immense strength to slam Aldoron into the ground. For a brief moment, it seems like the Fairy Tale Guild may have the upper hand, but there's still a long road ahead before they can secure victory. Inside Aldoron's body, the God Seed feels the rising defiance from humanity, and in response, it launches a vicious forest of swords attack. Thorn-like spikes erupt from the ground, trapping Natsu and injuring him in the process. With each sharp strike, Natsu is pushed closer to the brink, but his resolve remains unshaken. He pushes forward, refusing to let Aldoron win. As the thorns continue to close in around him, Natsu ignites his fists with flames, realizing that if he increases the temperature of his fire, he can burn away the thorns. Determined to protect his guild and the people he loves, Natsu unleashes his fiery power once more. The flames that Natsu conjures are not just the fire of a single dragon. As Natsu himself points out, these flames are a blend of the powers of dragons like Igneel and Atlas Flame, and it's this combination that makes them so powerful. Aldoron grows wary, realizing the true threat Natsu poses. In one final, decisive move, Natsu unleashes a punch so powerful that it pierces through the wood dragon god's body, causing Aldoron to disintegrate into ash. The god's last words serve as a warning to Natsu: "You have the power to burn the world." But Natsu, ever resolute, declares that he would only burn the world if it turned against Fairy Tale, and with that, Aldoron is vanquished, fading into nothingness. With Aldoron defeated, the members of Fairy Tale celebrate their victory, knowing they've sealed yet another dragon god. But as they revel in their hard-earned success, a new threat is already on the horizon. In the shadows, the dark guild Diabolos, known for their dragon eaters, is making its move. As news of Aldoron's fall reaches them, Scullion's team reports to George, the leader of Diabolos. The team relays the grim news: Aldoron's remains have turned to dirt and trees, their comrade Neberu has vanished, and another ally, Wraith, has passed away. Despite this loss, George remains resolute. He acknowledges Fairy Tale as Ishgar's strongest guild but assures his team that their mission will not end here. Diabolos has set its sights on their next target, Selene, the Moon Dragon God. The threat of the Moon Dragon God looms large, and George makes it clear that they must succeed in their mission, assigning Suzaku, a member of the Dark Dragon Slayer Knights, to their cause. He warns his team that failure is not an option. The stage is set for an even more perilous battle ahead. Meanwhile, back at Fairy Tale, The guild members rejoice in the aftermath of their victory. Elfman and Natsu share a moment of camaraderie, reflecting on their recent triumph. Lucy Hartfilia, ever the recorder of events, writes in her diary, recounting the recent battle against Aldoron and the strange occurrence of an army appearing after the god's fall. She also mentions the revelation that Tuka, an Exceed, had her body taken over by the White Wizard, leaving both her and the wizard unconscious. It's clear that even as they celebrate their victory, there's still many mysteries to be uncovered. In a touching scene, Urza Scarlet encounters Jalal Fernandez near a bridge. The two reflect on the tumultuous events of the past days, with Jalal expressing his gratitude toward Urza for supporting him on his journey toward self-forgiveness. Their heartfelt embrace serves as a reminder of the deep bonds that unite the Fairy Tale Guild, bonds that will be tested in the battles yet to come. Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest Episode 18 presents a pivotal chapter in the saga of the Fairy Tale Guild. With the defeat of Aldoron marking a significant victory, the guild members have proven their strength once again. However, the emergence of Diabolos and their pursuit of Selene, the moon dragon god, signals that the quest to defeat the dragon gods is far from over. As new threats loom on the horizon, the guild must continue to grow stronger and face the challenges that await them. The stakes are higher than ever, and the future of Fairy Tale, and indeed the world itself, may depend on their success in sealing the remaining dragon gods. The battle between the guild and these legendary dragon gods is far from finished. As we look forward to the next episode, one thing is certain: the Fairy Tale Guild will never stop fighting for what they believe in, no matter the odds. This victory may have been hard-earned, but the next challenge is already on the horizon, and it promises to be even more dangerous than the last. Stay tuned for the next chapter of the Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest, where the guild faces new enemies, uncovers more secrets, and continues to prove why they are the strongest guild in all of Ishgard.